out in my life. So, hi everyone, good evening. I want to start by thanking the Wendells and the Tugels, my second family. It's been a great time, enjoyed the wedding, and as I sit here in front of my best friend forever, Shawnee Tugel, I actually want to start by just saying the date, August 17th, Sean. You remember that date? You want to tell everyone what August 17th was?
We didn't know, but I got engaged exactly 1 year after my best friend got engaged. On the exact same day. No idea.
So, I mean, that's going to be date. Obviously, that means a lot to both me and Sean for a very long time. But,
So sorry.
all right, let me get my thoughts in. So, I've known Sean my whole life, actually, and we tell the story all the time, so if you've heard it, I apologize. Our parents, back when they would get together, they would always put us in the same crib ever since we were a few months old. And I've grown up with Sean, I went to the same high school with Sean, and we've stayed very close ever since, so. I want to start by saying, Mara, you look absolutely astounding today. Sean, this is what they often refer to as outkicking your coverage. I must say, though, he does dress up pretty nicely when he doesn't have on his painted-on Wranglers and cowboy boots. He does look pretty good. We call them stranglers, but I didn't know if people would get them. Sean and Mara obviously have very big hearts for one another, for their friends and family. And, you know, it just, I kept thinking of the stories that I'd be able to tell in front of my family and grandparents. You know, the one thing that always came to mind is obviously their love and passion for animals. And even when we were younger, I'd go over to Sean's house, and in his living room, he would have a whole farm set up. Little figurines, and it was several square feet around, and he had the horses and the cattle fenced off. It's true. And actually, this is what led to, I think Sean and I's one and only fight was when we were young, roughly 10 or 11 years old. I tried to get him to play G.I. Joes. We would dress up in camouflage all the time. And he would try to hide my G.I. Joe figures that I really liked in his farm and tried to keep them. I had to go to his mother, and she separated us. I think playtime was over that time. Ever since then, I really can't remember a time where we've had any issues or conflict. And the other topic that just kept coming into my mind, Sean, is your driving. And, you know, talking with a lot of your friends, there's a lot of stories around you and your driving issues. When Sean was 16, his first car was this green Volvo. And he used to drive the thing like it was a race car. But one day he comes to me and he tells me he found this new shortcut to go to our buddy's house. So we were going to take it this day before we went to hockey. And he's like, no, come on, I know the way. It's down this way. And we're driving. And it's kind of funny it happened. But I had almost the same exact feeling I had in my stomach yesterday as our bus ran into another vehicle. I've seen it before. I've been been in a vehicle where we went to stop and the brakes locked up and we kept sliding. As many as you probably know, we had a little issue yesterday on the bus on the ride over to Churchill Downs, but we were probably about 16 years old, and on our shortcut, we were actually on a dead end. And Sean, who never went the speed limit, was probably going about 70 or 80 miles an hour. Oh, don't worry, it was probably a 55 or 60, or maybe a 30. But, we were driving, and all of a sudden I looked up, and I go, oh crap, we're going to hit. And the Volvo's brakes locked up, and we continued to slide, probably 20 to 30 feet into the tree. And we hit, and he looks over at me, he goes, oh crap, Kush, go out and look. He wouldn't even get out of his own car to go out, so I had to go and investigate the damage that was done. So I'm like, well, we gotta go see what happened. I get out, and of course, there is absolutely no damage to his car. Although, before I had time to even get out of the car, the tree had already fallen to the ground. So after that, his vehicle was invincible, and we continued to run into the front and back of vehicles of other people that we played high school hockey with, messing up both their license plates and bumpers. But we pretty much felt like Superman, and after that, we put on these horns, and we would drive his car to every stolen horn. Yeah, stolen horns that Bob found in the backwoods. That Sarah found in the backwoods. But, Sean's been one of my best friends forever. And he is my best friend. He's the brother I've never had. He's grown and matured so much with Bob. I'm so happy for the two of you. I can't wait to spend more time with the two of you with my wife Libby. And, I look forward to the memories that we're going to have going forward. So.